Meanwhile, power outages in Egypt have been a chronic problem, but in the past few months, they've been happening more frequently. And as the hot summer months approach, things are expected to get even worse. Yasser Hakim reports.
Sarkis is a busy cafe in downtown Cairo, but its owner, Mohammed Karim, says business has not been the same since daily blackouts started.
Blackouts are usually in the evenings when the place is full. We can't prepare the food or drinks for the guests without electricity, so they leave. We are losing money.
As Egypt enters its hot summer season, Mohammed is bracing himself for more blackouts.
I bought a small generator. We are also preparing a new menu with food that doesn't require heating, like cold cuts. But really, the government has to find a solution.
The government spends about $20 billion, that's a quarter of its annual budget, on fuel subsidies because the government has not developed its own resources. It's a bill it can no longer afford.
The subsidy program goes back for years, but was felt when government revenues dropped after the 2011 uprisings. The government just doesn't have enough income to pay for fuel, which runs the power stations.
With income from tourism, foreign investments, and taxes drying up, the government reverted to the cheaper option of coal for power. It also increased prices for natural gas used in homes and electricity used within the heavy industries such as steel and cement. Now there's a plan for a major overhaul of the subsidy system for both energy and food, which eats up 2/3 of the budget.
Subsidies will be lifted gradually over 5 years on the rich, not the poor.
Though essential, all governments in the last 30 years shied away from lifting sanctions. The two current presidential candidates did not clearly show how they will deal with this issue, knowing it could cause public dissent.
We can barely pay the current electricity bills. If the prices are raised, we will go down to the streets again like we did before.
That's why the current government says plans to restructure subsidies will not be ready before October, simply throwing the ball to the incoming president. For now, oil-rich Gulf states are covering $750 million out of $1.3 billion needed monthly for energy. But experts say the new president has to find a quick solution because Egypt cannot rely on Gulf loans forever. Yasser Hakim for CCTV, Cairo.